definitely does live up to its name, Waterlow Park. That's no way a review of the park. Because of this fella, my vlogs can cause me to be cancelled. Alright guys, we are in the top of the heath here in a very pleasant view, joined by my beloved friend called Robert. A man who's here to protect me from the harm and the dangers. I actually had 5 minutes of filming that I was doing a few moments before down in a place called Golders Green, and unfortunately some of the things he had to say were a bit inappropriate, so apologies for the deleted scenes. We're going to go to a place called Waterlow Park.
Many doctors and lawyers hang out there.
Probably not the most appropriate way of introducing the vlog, but still it works. A traditional British flag there, just to keep you safe. Well, he definitely was a doctor. Yeah, perhaps one day if you want to email me and I can send you the dodgy scenes. That's what you really need to see in life. The stuff that could get us cancelled in a good way, but yeah, in a more pleasant way actually. But no one's going to touch us because, you know what, I'm brown and he's sort of brown, and yeah, unless you're more of a lighter complexion, saying some of the things that was said by our friend here is mostly of the same kind of sort that I would say in a sort of light-hearted manner in front of other friends in a sort of a calm and induced environment. Today we're going to go to a place called Waterlow Park, which is in Highgate, North London, and as you've probably already seen before, surrounded by the greenery and in the environment, just makes it all the while worthwhile being around here in my most beloved parts of the whole of London, which of course, as I say, and Hampstead, as you've probably already seen, is one big gigantic green space, and it's interconnected between the Pergola, which is also a vlog I did a few weeks ago, or a few vlogs ago. Yeah, it's all connected, and this is why I like this place. It also is safe for the most part, and just to be on the precaution side.
I don't normally live in this area.
On our way now to Waterlow Park, past the greenery, past the safety of the greens. It just feels so comfortable being with a friend who looks after you.
He's running from me.
He's running from her. Cyclist up ahead. Hopefully you're to the left here, it's giving me protection. Yeah, and there's all these, look at that, just the forest, the greenery of Hampstead. And I have to tell you guys, this is one of my favourite walks to do after a night out in Hampstead or Golders Green to the left down there. Wasn't many establishments there anymore now. But yeah, this is one of my favourite parts of a walk. Okay, so we're coming up to a pretty snazzy pub here, and also to the right is a relatively intact telephone booth and a traditional toll gate here. Look at that. There it is, everyone. That's Spaniard's Inn, a place of memories for me, and also apparently it's considered to be one of the most oldest pubs apparently in London, and apparently there's a ghost in there. And of course the toll booth behind me, which was a bit of a nuisance, I presume, back in the day. Too much taxing. You can tell some of the roads have security, but my security is here. Guys. Another one, unjabbed, oh no, untouched. Unjabbed, and an abandoned bike there. Intriguing. Oh, there's another one. Ah, I see. Do you know who might be residing here? By the way, guys, just have a bit of laughs, you know. Life is about having edgy laughs sometimes. You know, I take a lot of my inspiration from a man called Ricky Gervais, David Brent, hello Office fans, and another guy called Alan Partridge, Steve Coogan, another inspiration for me. And of course, other popular vloggers also have the courage to say much more ingenious things in terms of comedy and darkness, but why not? It's just a bit of a smile here and there, and impossible loss of jobs. There we are, guys. We've made it to Highgate, or Highgate Village, as I say, because we have to turn to our right. Then just the gatehouse.
I've been here, though.
No, nor have I. Another pub with memories. Was once a Weatherspoons, a popular pub chain which we love to
Another
call
pub that's soon going to close down because don't want to visit here.
plumbers.
Plumbers, they're not plumbers, they're
Well, they can fix things. Okay, so we've made it to Highgate Village. Hip hip hooray. That was a bit of a long-winded tour with a bit of awkward moments and a bit of happy moments and a bit of bizarre moments to understand, to say the least. But let's have a look. You can tell just how well-to-do it is. Not much garbage, not much rubbish on the floor, not much graffiti. You get well-to-do kind of pubs, bar or thingamajigs, which probably costs you a fortune. This nice little pink Highgate pantry.
£10 pint.
£10 pints and probably £10 pastries and things, but nah, it's all safe inside. It's all consistent with the price in the market you'll have to pay. Yeah, it's all dictated. But of course, this is a snazzier side, and of course we're in an elevation. You can see in the distance that we are, of course, uphill. Ready or not? Here we are. Guys, welcome to Waterlow Park. And there's a history, just what we need, just in case I have to. I'll be honest, I didn't particularly read about it, but look at that. This is it. We've walked a lot for here. We've seen a lot. And Robert will take care of me now that I'm here. Come.
Sons.
Even he needs some preparation to prepare for what's about to happen as we enter this park. Just as a quick side note, this park, as I've just read a few moments ago on Google, this park was designed for the parklessness, for people that don't have a garden, actually. That makes much better sense.
How do you do it?
You can sort of imagine for a few moments that if you have a garden, this could be it. More to be seen, though. That's no way a review of the park. It does say trash, though, if I'm correct. Just have to take a few moments breather here as we prepare our pluck of courage to head down there. Ooh. We'll make it through. Okay, it's just a few moments for relaxation for him as he needs to recover. So what will follow now is just a few scenes of just some peaceful shots of Waterlow Park, and I'll be honest, as I don't know much about the history, I can obviously add some captions to the pictures. I'm sure there's a lot of history around here, good and bad, and probably, you know, worthwhile after a while. Look at this, coming up to sort of openness here, perfectly aligned. More benches. And this gigantic tree towering. Now, I don't know what species this tree is, but it definitely looks like it's old. I wonder what happened here. What's taken off? Is there something there? Let's just have a look. Nothing. Don't worry, folks. This is a very pleasant, beautiful park, despite what you see in the background. Look, wildlife there, look.
Sons, you're recording.
It's wildlife. No. By the way, next to us is Highgate Cemetery, and some of the most important people have been buried here in history. A fellow called Karl Marx, who's a bit of a controversial figure, no doubt, but essentially his ideologies is what could lead to me being cancelled in a long enough time span if you consider everything that he's done and said and how it's been applied. But let's just go check if he's here. You've heard of all Karl Marx, I presume, so let me go in. Robert said it was safe, at least he acknowledged it. No, I don't see his grave anywhere. But still, it looks... It's pretty snazzy, this place. This is epic. Okay. Oof. Now, where could he be? Did you find it? Did you find it? Yeah, okay.
Crouch a little. Is that huge one there? Crouch more. Look forward, that huge one.
Oh yeah, there. There he is.
That's creepy as fuck.
This chap here. There he is.
You weren't lying, Sids. You actually delivered. You actually told us.
Because of this fella, my vlogs can, to some extent, cause me to be cancelled.
You don't need to pay to go to Highgate Cemetery.
No, you can see him here.
There's a look.
Okay. Obviously mean humour in a good way, in a good respectful way. Obviously a lot has happened with this fella's ideology and just the way society runs at times. Now unfortunately Robert isn't feeling too well, so he will need to sort of depart from here and I will need to take care of him, but we will be back. And this time I'm going to do it alone. Yeah, I'm going to do it alone. Look at that, guys, we're back here, back to Waterlow, in, of course, the Highgate area, and wow. And as you've probably already seen, there is no one by my side today, so anyway, let me go and embrace this park alone by myself, and with, of course, you guys watching behind me. Come. So one of the coolest things to sort of reflect upon, the park has a sentiment, and then the sentiment was that it's for the parklessness, for the folks that don't have a garden, and what a perfect fitting example for the folks that live just behind me. You can see by the homes there. What a pleasant-ish surprise. Yeah, I quite like it. It's just something pleasant, as I say. And of course there's a traditional tennis court there. Once again, for the folks there that don't have means to play, they can come down here. And yeah, I like it so far. I'm not sure if you can tell, but we're in a slight elevation. And so think of it as playing tennis on a hill, if that helps. There's a bit of a narrow drop there. Now I did see a sign saying no barbecues, so presumably you guys or girls or they, or whoever it may be, you ain't going to be doing that, that's fine. And also if you're going to be drinking as well, which also I don't think is encouraged here, potentially a fine is on the way, just be careful if you don't want to be falling down that weird drainage kind of thing by the tennis courts. A lot of safety tips for you guys, and girls. Guys, you also got to be careful. Is he behind me? Above me? This is what might happen to you if you're not careful. These things often fall out from the trees, and if it lands on you, then I don't know what might happen. Yeah. Oh shit. Let's have a look at what might be here. You're gonna wish me well, or should I wish myself well? I'm probably gonna wish myself well anyway. I probably could do with your wishes. Oh well. Fuck. I can hear strange sounds here. I can see what's supposed to be a sort of a lake there, and I think that's where this mysterious nature trail is gonna lead, judging by the name, of course, but look at this. I like this. This is snazzy. Wow. Definitely does live up to its name, Waterlow Park. What's going on there? See that? Something's... Okay. Let's just reframe. Oh my god, something is there. What's going on? Ah, I see, it's just a couple of birds. Sounds like a dog is in distress. Oh well. Let's just sort of pace ourselves here for a few moments and enjoy the atmosphere. I hope this thing is functional, just in case. You've got to be careful, folks. You don't want to be falling down here. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's that deep, to be honest with you, but you just never know what is there and what might those birds be doing. It's all part of their nature, I guess. Oh, I can see something intriguing here. Now, as I said to you guys before, we are in an elevation, and if you can see there in the distance, if you can, oh, that's the distant London skyline of East London. The Canary Wharf in the distance is flashing. Wow. But anyway, this is smallish. It's cute. It's humble. Doesn't need to be more than it needs to be. It's sizable, at least for the most part, for the private folks in mind. So if you do have someone you like to spend time with, do make your way down here and enjoy the little moments you have here. Just be careful of what might hit you. I like the selection of bushes there with different shades of green, coupled with some darker complexions. Very well done, I must say. Very well done. And it looks like we've come up to another big-ish sort of pond, lake, thingamajig here. Beautiful. We've just sort of made it to the other side of the big pond. And I must say, this cute little bridge thing, whilst it might not be advanced architecturally, it does seem to sort of add to the ambience as we slowly pan our way back to the pond and the lake. And it continues on from here. Look at that. Just that moss. And there he is, my friends, everyone. And there's the man himself. Just a random shot insert of a totem thing. Oh, looks like we've got some troops surrounding their flags here. No BBQs, obviously. You don't want to barbecue these fellas here. That's not right. It's a crime. Though I would be curious just to... Oh no. I hail you guys to no barbecues flag. Snazzy. Look at this, just the structure of the tree in the middle with the mini waterfall and the benches unoccupied. Most likely, let's just have a quick check. Yeah, it's just clean, it's clean. There's no damage, there's no graffiti, and there's just inscriptions as well on the benches, which is of course harmonious. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is what makes Waterlow Park Waterlow. I mean, this bit here. And many other things as well. This is incredibly soothing as an experience, I must say. Look at this place here. Now, you've got to be pretty wealthy to own such a home. Ah, I see. It does have a name. Lauderdale House. Here's some history for you and some already written text to save me some of the work, but and there we are, folks. Look at that. could take a bit of a sit down here, enjoy the atmosphere of this bush. No, but better, probably better sit here and have a few of these twigs in the way and enjoy the mid-ground, the foreground, and some of the unseen stuff behind the big trees. Phenomenal. Look at that. Ooh. This is the... Wow. This is the donor of the park. Sir Sydney Waterlow Bart. And it's just so ever more powerful that the statue is facing, it's on a viewpoint of course, good stuff. It's facing the distant, it is facing the distant skyline. Let's get a closer look at it. Look at that. I'm sure it could be a little bit better when it's a bit more lighter, but we're pressed for time. And there he is, the donor. Wow. Okay guys, I think I'm done for this beautiful sort of calm tour down Waterlow Park without said friends or bodyguards, etc., whatever you call it. Now I need to make my way out here, but there's a few things I want to let you guys know. I hope you've had a fantastic time enjoying, and I hope it's brought some peacefulness to your life as well. Potentially, you know, inspires you to come down to North London, take the transport to Highgate station or even Archway station, which is down the road, and hope it inspires and you come and see the environment. Just be careful you don't get your heads hit if you come in the wrong seasons, and yeah, take precaution and you'll have a fantastic time. And now I need to figure out how to get out of here.